Hey guys, Bert Kammerer here, and today I want to show you the up-and-coming Goblin Mini Comet, or SAB Mini Comet per se. I'm really impressed with this machine. I just got a couple of flights so far with it, and I just couldn't say anything better about it. It's a beautiful machine. It's probably the most beautiful Goblin I've ever seen because it's really small, but it's also very light. It's got this great freaking beautiful fuselage, and I just want to clarify because I'm really excited about it, and I see a lot of comments being made on Facebook and forums and stuff like that where people say that, oh, I'm not going to get one because this is it's a speed machine. Well, first of all, there's no such thing as a 280 millimeter blade speed machine. There's not even a discipline for speed flight for this small size. Will it fly fast? Yes, it'll fly very fast because it's streamlined. It's got good aerodynamics, very low drag, again because of its design. But on the other hand, it's an excellent flyer for sport flying, even for hard 3D. And I think mainly because it's very light compared to its counterpart, the Fireball. Not to put the Fireball down, it's a very light machine. So when you look at it, basically, again, it's a big fuselage. It's carbon fiber with this canopy right here. And everything is very lightweight. It's very pretty. Obviously comes all painted very nicely out of the factory. And when you look at the mechanics, you have this main plate, and all these components basically drop into this fuselage, and it's ready to go. Now, we get questions. I've been getting questions about, well, what's the difference between this and the Fireball? Well, there's a lot of differences, but yet not so many, in the sense that a lot of these parts are interchangeable with the Fireball. So, for example, from this main plate up, everything that's in here, including the main shaft, the servo mounts, the swash plate, the links, the blade grips, the arms, everything from this main plate up is exactly the same as the Fireball. ESC is the same as the Fireball. The motor is the same as the Fireball, with the exception that this motor is a higher kV motor. This is called a competition motor, but it's the same motor. It drops in the same fashion, fits in the same way. As you move to the tail area, the tail case is a little different, but the tail shaft with the hub and the grips and the pulley and the slider and the lever here, all this is exactly the same as the Fireball too. Now, in my opinion, this flies a little bit better than the Fireball, and simply because it's a much lighter machine. Again, not to put the Fireball down, but the way I see it is, if you want a machine that is lightweight, ultra high performance, beautiful as it can be, you need to get a Mini Comet. If you want a machine that you can throw around, crash on a daily basis without caring really, and use it as a good learning platform, you need to get a Fireball. They're different in a lot of ways and alike in a lot of ways. If you crash a Fireball, you know, canopy is in the neighborhood of $10. I might be a little off here by a couple of bucks, but you know, you can buy a canopy for $10 or so. If you break the boom, you can buy a boom again for about 10 to 12 bucks or 8 bucks, somewhere in there. So this is a machine that you can crash on a daily basis, repair for very little money, and keep practicing with it. And then on the other hand, this is a machine that I wouldn't say you don't want to crash, but you know, it takes a little bit more money to repair, because even though we don't have prices yet, I'm sure that this nice carbon fiber fuselage and canopy is going to cost more money than the good old plastic canopy and boom that comes with the Fireball. So if you own both, you have the best of both worlds, because now you have the ability to interchange parts. Now you can do, for example, if you crash your Fireball and you really wanted to keep flying it, say you broke stuff up in the head, you can remove the head from your Mini Comet, put it on your Fireball, and you're good to go. So a lot of the parts are interchangeable, which is really cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take this for a spin, and I'm going to show you guys how it performs. I'm going to do a little bit of soft sport flying and then kick it up a little bit of a notch. Beauty, again, is great for sport flying. If you're into long flight times, you set the head speed down on this because it's light. It can fly really well with low head speed, and I wouldn't be surprised if you could get upwards of 6 minutes of flight time with a 1250 6S pack. Very easy to do simply because of the lightweight. So let's go ahead and fly it. Okay, here we are at the backyard Mini Comet. This one's got BK DS 3001 cyclic servos, and it's got a 3005 servo for the tail, and this one's running a V-Bar Neo V-Link with the V-Control. So that's her low head speed. And this is the kind of head speed that I'm talking about. Even lower than this. You can run lower head speed than this, no problem. You probably get easy 6 minutes. This is my next head speed up. And this is, I believe, only about 75% still on the speed controller slider. Now this is the high head speed. About your low head speed. So who said this thing is a speed machine? Maybe we should try a speed pass that Susie can keep up. You think you can keep up?
I'm not sure, but I'll try.
Alright, high head speed. Uh-oh, almost hit the trees. Not enough room. Alright, back to a medium head speed here. There you have it. That's the Goblin. Goblin? No, it's a SAB Mini Comet. I guess it's a Goblin, isn't it? But I have 3 head speeds, and I show you a little bit of each. That flight was about almost 4 minutes, a little bit less than 4. Like I said, you can get about 6. If I would have pushed really hard, I probably would have gotten 3. But awesome flyer, so you guys need to check it out.